interesting. Let's quickly go back down to... we're going to go down quickly to Jack. I'm not sure we can just pick it up with him just as yet. He's busy running around down there on the grid, trying to catch as many people as he can. And there, Bastianini, well, his sprint came to a premature ending yesterday. The Beast, of course, 2022 French Grand Prix winner here after that brilliant battle with Pecco Bagnaia. Well, there's been already some pre-Grand Prix drama, hasn't there, for a Toprak Razgatlioglu. Looks like he is going to start this 27-lap battle. Let's get some thoughts from his boss, Gino Borsuelo. Jack.
Yeah, sorry for that false start. I was just running across to grab a word with Gino. Looks as though everything okay for Toprak. Is he going to start all okay?
Yeah, for sure he will start with a different bike, but we start to change the setup from wet to dry. Should be okay in about a few minutes. Okay.
I don't think we're going to get any rain, but there is the threat. If we do, is that second bike ready to go, or is he just going to have to stay with this one?
I don't think so. We need to check, but same we have some problem related to the engine, so I don't think so. We can have a chance to start the bike again.
Okay, thanks, Gino.
So Toprak Razgatlioglu and his side of Pramac Yamaha are just going to be praying that we don't have a flag-to-flag situation for the Turk, because that would be a nightmare scenario. He chucks it down the rain, he starts on slicks. Well, he's got no choice but to stay out there, really, has he? There's Acosta. Just getting information about another phenomenal French Grand Prix attendance here in Le Mans once again. Second year in a row. Last year was the first time ever in Motogp history which we had a weekend attendance of over 300,000 fans. 311,797 to be precise. We've got 302,149 fans have come through the gates here this weekend. It is a must-see event. It's a bucket list Grand Prix in this one. In Le Mans, rain or shine, the French fans, they always turn out in force. They are always out en masse, whether it be supporting Joan Zarco, Fabio Quartararo. Of course, they are here for the home success. They love their racing in this part of the world. Let's hope we get another cracker.
Let's head down to the grid then and hear from Fabio Quartararo's crew chief, Diego Gubalini, with Jack.
Yeah, great to chat with Diego. Middle of the second row. Just asked the same question to Joan, so same one to you. There's a lot of fans here that want smiles on faces. What can Fabio deliver, Diego? What can Fabio do today?
Yeah, it's difficult to say. It's the home GP. I just ask him to have extra focus, especially because the weather is critical. Let's see what happened on the second half of the race, because middle of the grid has a hard front, middle of the grid has a soft front, so it's difficult, very difficult to say something.
Thank you, good luck.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks to Diego Gubalini, who I'm sure has also entered celebrity status in this part of the world, given how closely he's linked with Fabio Quartararo. Well, we saw on screens that it would appear Pecco Bagnaia has changed from the soft front to the hard front tyre. Information there on screens is that Jorge Martin, yesterday's sprint winner, has done the same. They're going to be leaving this right up to the 11th hour before they make the decision in terms of which tyre, front tyre, they're going to start on. Everyone surely will go for the soft rear tyre. Well, as mentioned, there are over 100,000 fans here this afternoon for the French Grand Prix. In total, 112,167 of them. And if the hairs are standing up, and if you've not got goosebumps, you will in about 30 seconds' time when you hear 112,000 people singing the French national anthem, Le Marseillaise. It is always one of those standout moments, one of those goosebump-inducing moments on the MotoGP calendar. How must it feel if you're that man, Fabio Quartararo, looking to ride for his nation this afternoon? Let's pause for the French national anthem.
spine-tingling moment, as it always is. A absolutely rousing rendition of Le Martier's here. Almost tears in the eyes of Fabio Quartararo and Johan Zarco down there on the grid. You can see what it means for them to be racing in front of their home crowd. Aprilia have never won the French Grand Prix. They've done a lot of winning already so far, haven't they? In 2026 is today the day they finally win in Le Mans. Let's get the thoughts of the boss, Paolo Bonora.
Well, Paolo, once again, as you put your hand out and check if the raindrops are falling, I think there are just one or two very small drops. This is going to be an interesting one, but you've got two riders in fantastic form with a great opportunity.
Yeah, great opportunity for sure, but we are checking for the weather, as you correctly said, because this could be a game changer. Probably in the weather forecast in the last hour it changed a lot. At the moment it seems to be dry, at least in the until the middle of the race. We don't know in the last part of the race, but we hope for sure to have a dry session. Here is very difficult to find the correct weather forecast, but at the end we are prepared. We are prepared at the moment with the dry and also for the wet situation.
Good luck, Paolo. Thanks. So there we go. Just to confirm, as I said, one or two raindrops just starting to fall. The temperature has dropped as well. This is going to be interesting.
It really is, Jack. Thanks very much. Yeah, well, Paolo Bonora there, suspecting maybe rain at the halfway stage this Grand Prix. We talked about the lottery, the gamble of front tyre choice. We've seen Pecco Bagnaia on pole, Marco second out alongside him on that front row, who have decided to go for the harder compound front tyre. On the track out and Aprilia likewise, so they feel that there's enough temperature to run the risk of racing that hard as it stands right now. How long they will be on these slicks, given the fact that there's rain in the air once again in Le Mans.
Yeah, it's going to be so important in the early stages to get some temperature into that front tyre. Joan Mir has now also gone across to the hard front tyre. We know Pecco Bagnaia has also made that switch. Let's get a word from Davide Tardozzi with Jack.
Yeah, hard front tyre for Pecco, Davide, but I guess the question is, how long is he going to be on them? Do you think this rain is going to arrive?
Yeah, here in Le Mans the weather change very quickly, so we'll see. It could be a flag-to-flag race or not. The forecast says no rain, but you never know here in Le Mans.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Precisely, Davide. You never know here in Le Mans, do you, what the weather will throw at us. Alex Marquez, another rider, Spanish Grand Prix winner, of course, winner in Barcelona last year. Our next stopover in this year's World Championship scheduled next weekend. Alex will be looking for more glory in front of his home crowd. He too is also on that Michelin hard front tyre. As so often do here in France, they don't really need to be whipped up